Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another Legends video, and here today, man, we're going to be talking about whether or not you should be summoning for UGB, who just made his return finally, right? At this point, I was just starting to doubt it. Maybe I was thinking that at this point, they were just going to wait to release him during the month of May, where they don't really drop anything until the very end of it, right? Where they start getting ready for the Annie unit, who drops literally the last day of May, right? Whatever the part 1 Annie is going to drop May 30th, May 30th. Is there 31 days in May? What if there is? Whatever the last day of May is when they'll drop the first part of the 5th year anniversary unit, right? And I was thinking maybe they brought him back maybe a couple days before, a week before, just to get people to spend their crystals, right? Those who have been anticipating his return would just go crazy and just, you know, just go balls deep trying to get this guy before the anniversary started, right? That would have been smart on them, but that would have been dumb on them as well, because this guy released at the end of December. And when Ultra Super Gogeta last year released at the end of December, right? He came back, when did he come back? Came back at the end of February, right before Ultra Kaioken came out, right? And this guy this is his first time returning, right? He came back on the, what was today, the 5th of April? He came back April 5th after leaving, I think, on the first week of January, which is insane to think about. To be fair though, he did come out like 2 weeks after. Actually no, he came out just a week after Super. Actually no, he came out a couple days after Super Gogeta did, because Super Gogeta came out right before Christmas. I think he came out on the 24th or the 23rd, and this guy came out like on the 28th or something, right? So yeah, I actually don't, yeah, it was like a couple days later, right? But and then they decided to return him a month after Ultra Super Gogeta came back. So it was a bit of a stretch, right? We were all thinking he'd come back right before Ultra Rose released. Well, at the time we didn't know who the Ultra for March was, right? But we were thinking they were going to do the same thing they did last year, where they just you know, rerun Gogeta and then get everybody to waste their crystals before Ultra Rose's release. But you know, they were actually generous, right? The Green UI or Green Rev UI came out. A lot of people actually ended up skipping him because they considered him mid, which I think he's okay, right? I think he's pretty decent, pretty good, all right? And then, you know, people who had crystals to go in on Rose, which is, you know, why I just see him everywhere in top 1000, right? Everybody seemed to have pulled them because, again, they had CC to spare, right? So, you know, good on them, I guess. But now they're releasing him now, meaning whatever they bring out next week or the week after is going to be crazy. Now keep in mind, again, a year ago from now, we were actually anticipating the whatever came out in Dragon Ball Superhero to be this month's LF, because, you know, they hadn't delayed the movie yet. It was still 3 weeks away, right? I'm pretty sure they delayed the movie literally right before it released, like a couple days or a week before, right? So again, at this time last year, we were thinking whatever April's LF was going to be was based off the Dragon Ball Superhero movie, but they ended up releasing the LF androids, who just terrorized everything until, I guess, Super Vegito came out, right? They were #1 even after the first part 2 Annie units came out. They were better than MUI, they were better than Dragon Fist. And then I guess Vegito came out and just stopped that, because actually Vegito was just insane on release, right? He was just stupid. He's still stupid now, right? Almost a year later, he's still dumb, he's still dominant, he's still a I'd say top 20 unit maybe, right? Top 20, top 15 maybe. Still very dominant. So yeah, basically my point here, man, if you're somebody who skipped Ultra Rose, you skipped Ultra Hit, you skipped Rev UI, you skipped Android 17, summon away, right? Because you have crystals on crystals to pack, right? I know you have a lot of crystals. You were one of those who dedicated yourself on saving every single CC you got until this guy returned. If you're that person, summon away. But if you are somebody who went balls deep on Rose, who didn't even get him and is just now recovering from the CC after he just left, do not summon, bro. Save your crystals. If you have almost 4,000 crystals like me, don't summon, man. I know you probably don't have Gogeta. You probably even have him at 5 stars, trying to get greedy, trying to chase another copy. Listen to me. If you have at least one copy of Gogeta, look away. Don't chase that 8 star. Please do not chase the 8 star. You're gonna just put yourself in a infinite Tsukuyomi, right? That's what it's called. You're just gonna put yourself in an infinite Tsukuyomi of depression. Now you could get lucky, right? And if you do, congrats to you. But you're gonna regret it when something crazy comes out, right? We all know that Ultra VB is slated to be the part 3 Annie unit. You're gonna regret something for this guy, especially if you have a copy of him, when you can't pull that Gogeta because you spent, or Vegito, because you spent all your crystals on Gogeta, right? So don't summon, man. Save But if you are that person who skipped every banner until now with his return, summon away, because again, you deserve it. But if you summon for Rose, if you summon for probably hits, just don't do it, bro. Just save your crystals. It's not worth it. He'll be back again. They'll definitely return him, probably for Annie, right? Because again, Super Gogeta did return during Annie as well, right? I think that was his 3rd time coming back, right? So this guy will definitely be back sooner than later, right? Again, I don't think they're gonna keep him away for as long as they did on the 1st time around. I think they'll just start bringing him back more frequently, right? As you know, other units come out, they'll just rerun his banner more frequently, because he'll lose value as he gets D-ranked, right? He is still probably the #1 unit, maybe #2 at best, right? But you know, so they're gonna try to keep him locked away for as long as possible. But again, as they keep releasing ultras, as they keep releasing new LFs, he'll just slowly start falling off, meaning they'll start bringing back his banner more and more, because they'll see he's not as valuable. So just save your crystals, man. There'll be another time he'll come around. Next week is probably when we'll get the this month's LF. It's obviously gonna be Majin Buu Saga. It could be a tag Super Saiyan 3 / Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. Like, just think about how crazy that'll be. Maybe Gogeta Cypher. I think Gogeta Blue Cypher for me, but that's bias, right? But for you, you might like that Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta to the point where you regret summoning for this guy and not even pulling him, right? Definitely just save your crystals. He does leave. I can't even tell you to wait to see what we get next week, because he leaves on Monday, right? And if we do get a reveal and stuff, that's on Tuesday. So they know, you listen to me, they know what they're doing, bro. They're gonna take this guy banner away on a Monday. He's gonna whatever comes out is gonna be revealed on the Tuesday, and then they'll release on Wednesday. And I just think it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a good drop. It's gonna be something valuable. It's gonna be an easily top 5 unit in my prediction, right? And keep in mind, there's still gonna be an ultra. I think there's gonna be an ultra Majin Buu Saga unit, whether I don't think it's gonna be another Vegeta, but it could be a Goku. It could be a maybe a Goku and Vegeta, maybe a fusing. It could be a Vegito, actually. It could be a Goku and Vegeta that fuses into Vegito, right? Finally, we could get a mid-match fusion unit. I doubt it, though, but that's wishful thinking. But it could be a Kid Buu. It could be a Ultimate Gohan. It could be, I don't think it's going to be Ultra Gotenks, but definitely would like to see a new Gotenks, right? Even if it's a 1% unit, give us a transforming Gotenks, right? We do have the Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks already, but maybe we get a base into Super Saiyan 2. That's really good. We need a good Gotenks in the game, because as of right now, we don't have one. So definitely would like to see a new Gotenks, but I don't think he'll be like a LF character, maybe a 1%, or maybe he could be a LF, who knows? But definitely just save your crystals, man. It's just not worth it right now. It's not worth it, right? So yeah, I don't want to keep on, you know, with the video just saying the same thing, but again, they're obviously taking his banner away before they even reveal what's coming out next week. So just keep that in mind before you summon, right? Because you're gonna summon here, you're gonna spend all your crystals, you might not even get them, and whatever comes out next week is just insane, and you're just like, damn, I wish I had summoned, or I wish I had saved. Or you could be big brained and just save for Ultra Vegito Blue, who is going to be the #1 unit in the game. There's just no way a Vegito releases and he's not the best unit in the game. Just think about it like that, right? So just trust me when I say you're better off saving, right? Even if it's for next week LFs, even if it's for Ultra VB again for the Annie, who obviously is not 100% guaranteed, but you know, come on, it's written in the stars, right? So yeah, pretty much we're gonna end the video off here. Let me know if you guys do end up summoning, and if you do pull Gogeta, congrats. But if you do pull him and you still have crystals left, don't you dare go back to summon. Even if you're on the 2nd step and you want to get that 3rd step out the way to get the free summon, just stop, right? Maybe if you get a copy on your 1st or 2nd summon, just stop. Do not finish the rotation. Just save your crystals. You're better off. And again, PvP does end next week too, so we're getting even more crystals on top of that. Get that battle gauntlet for Majin Vegeta done. There's more crystals on that, and you know, they'll obviously get us more as the game keeps going. So again, please save your crystals. Whatever comes out next week could be the best unit in the game by a mile. It could trump the part 1 and part 2 anniversary units, or you're going to want to summon for a VB, who he will be the best unit in the game whenever he does drop, right? Again, I'm thinking for part 3 of the anniversary. It's just written in the stars, not guaranteed, but yeah, pretty much if you guys do happen to do it, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're on the road to 1.5k subs. All the support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys, you know, did enjoy it and this video was helpful. Again, hit your boy with the like button, and I'll see you all in the next one.